Hey, good morning and welcome. I'm Karen, this Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. Today is Tuesday. We're going to do our daily reading. Sorry about yesterday. Woke up late. This time change kills me. I love it and I hate it all at once. I like that it's lighter longer, but waking up is rough. I don't think I get over this for a whole month or more. Anyway, we're going to do our daily reading. I'm going to use the Somnia Tarot. We're going to take a look at current situation and the energies around that. Give me a couple more shuffles here. Keep in mind this is for the collective. May or may not resonate today. We'll see. What do we got? Cards tell us what we need to know. What do we need to know? What do we need to know? Present influence. Knight of Cups. That was current situation. Present influence. Knight of Wands. Ooh, they're facing off. I'll show you. Is it love? Is it passion? Is it love? Is it okay? I'm sorry. I'm in a good mood this morning. Okay. Future influence. 10 of Wands. Oh boy. I mean, it's hard work. Okay, what we don't see. Queen of Coins, Queen of Pentacles. What to look for. Justice. Unexpected. Page of Wands. Challenge. 7 of Cups. You know, that's come up a lot. Choices, I feel like. Maybe it hasn't. It didn't or Sunday, but I feel like it's come up a lot. Strength. 7 of Pentacles. 2 sevens there. Where does this lead? 6 of Cups. We had something else, I feel like, that was 6 of Cups related in the future. We did, didn't we? There's something nice happening here. Good. Advice. 5 of Wands. Empress is at the bottom of the deck. I do feel like this is about, so for some of you, this is going to be relationshipy. I just love that word. I don't think it's a word. The Empress is about, nurturing. To me, it has a lot to do with, as well, I feel like it has to do with, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to, I feel like it can be about, okay, I'm not, I swear I haven't had a drink. I feel like this is, I can't put the words, I'm going to explain the energy that I'm feeling, but I don't want it to be taken out of context either. So hear it through a little bit and put it in place for yourself. When we're at a time, okay, so there's a certain age in our life, right, where we're feeling, fertile, like we can, we don't feel that later in life, but I feel like it's that kind of feeling where you feel like you're really tapping into the energy of kind of procreating, but not necessarily procreating. Let's put it that way. I just feel like it's very much almost like a feeling of finding yourself. Now, this could be love, it could be physical love, it could be just you taking care of you. And again, this doesn't matter. It's not male or female, but it's that revival, kind of like refreshing. And I feel like that's what this whole energy is. Like, okay, now that you're taking care of you, things tend to happen. And I feel like that's what this is about. You know, so in a way I do with the Two of Cups there, the Knight of Cups, even the Knight of Wands, I'm getting a lot about relationships. So the current situation is the Knight of Cups. It is so funny because if you pull up the Knight of Wands, they're facing each other. And I thought that's kind of, but what I feel like that is it's you facing those energies. So the energy is the Knight of Cups, feeling kind of like, I don't feel like this is someone coming in, although it could be. I feel like it's more that energy within you of feeling kind of like really proud and really like giddy about yourself a little bit, and feeling good. Uh, and with the present influence being the Knight of Wands, I feel like that is also this real passionate energy coming through in the now. And this could be this could be love passion, this could be passion for anything. And keep in mind, cups, if you take the other side of the cups, is not just about loving another person, it's about loving yourself, it's about creativity, it's about those areas of life as well. It's heart related, emotion related. But I do feel like these kind of looking at each other, it's almost like, to me, it's like this standoff between love and passion, and I feel like it doesn't matter. That's the energy I'm getting. Keep in mind, I read intuitively, so that's the energy I'm getting. So in the now, though, there is some big passion energy. Now, this could be someone coming in, absolutely, or it could be just you embracing passion about things, passion about the now. I mean, this is in the present influence. This is really good. The Ten of Wands is in the future influence. I feel like this is just, you know, there are always times when we're doing self-growth where it's hard and you feel like, oh, I just can't keep doing this. You know, there comes a point where you work on something and it starts becoming a decent habit, but then it feels like really hard work and you get overwhelmed. And this is anything. This is anything, actually. And then as long as you keep the habit up, it then goes back to habit again. And then it becomes a part of life. And that's like the key in making any kind of real changes in your life, is recognizing that it takes a while for it to become just a part of your life, your day to day. It may feel like it after a few weeks, but it does take a few, I feel like 3 months, maybe 4, where once you get in regular habits and you become very accustomed to doing something, then it happens. So whether this is self-care, whether this is, you know, putting your energy into a relationship, into yourself, into your creative things, your work, it doesn't really matter. There's a point where it feels hard. The Ten of Wands is not a negative card, though. It's learning how to put it all together and knowing that sometimes when things become very heavy, that you just need to switch up the weight a little bit, do things differently, carry the weight differently, structure your day differently. It would be things like that you need to do. With the Queen of Pentacles and the what you don't see, I feel like there's also a very successful feeling within you. Again, this is non-gender, but just feeling very, you're in a position now where you're really growing, and you don't see this yet, as far as you're doing well. Whatever it is you're working on, because I feel like this is something that you're working on. And I feel like that you just need to know that you are making the effort, you are making progress. And I think that's exactly what this is saying. What you need to look for is justice. And I feel like this is not about the right thing. I feel like this is just about balance. You know, if you're starting something new or doing something and it's taking 100% of your attention, you can't sustain that forever, because you have to divvy your energy up always. We always do. I think it's good personally to start something and give it your all, And once it becomes that habit, I was part of life, then you add to that. Okay, now I can do this and this and this. And I think I've been going through this with my working out because I have not had the time that I want to do other things. So I've had to make choices on what I can do and what I can't and how much energy I can put here, here, or here, because I've now changed my life. I work out every day. I'm watching what I eat. I'm not ordering out. So with that, it's the same type of thing. I know for me personally, I do need to like be better about keeping my house up. Right now I'm so focused on the food and the working out and then having that downtime that I've let go some of the other things, and I haven't let go of them completely. So that's kind of what this is balancing that energy out. And that's just something to look for. So I happen to be like totally dealing with this right now because I'm trying to figure out, okay, when I get back from my vacation, I gotta be on schedule here because I've let things go a little bit. With the Page of Wands in the unexpected, I do feel like you're going to get some kind of message here soon. I feel like this is an unexpected message. I feel like it 100% relates to having to make a decision. And I feel like, though, too, because the challenge is the choices, I think, having so many choices, so this message comes in and I feel like it doesn't shake things up. I feel like it does the opposite. I feel like it makes things make sense. And then the challenge being the Seven of Cups is, okay, I have choices on how I want to handle this. And I feel like this is all about the energy. I was like, the choices of what do I do next? How do I balance this out? These are your choices. And sometimes when you have choices, it can stagnate you because it's like, okay, just, sometimes it's easier when something's just thrown at you and I got to do it, instead of, oh no, I got to figure this out. Okay, well, no, I want to watch the movie and eat popcorn. I'm not going to clean, that kind of thing. But that's why it's a challenge, because you may have to make choices on doing something that is hard. Seven of Pentacles is in the positive, the strength, and I feel like this is about you are putting so much effort into this, and the effort is that you're taking care of it on a day-to-day, and that's important. So no matter what this energy is to you, whether it's just self-care, spiritual energy, relationship energy, you're taking care of it on a day-to-day. That's, to me, the Seven of Pentacles. People all see this differently, but I see it as the work you put in to create a crop. And when someone is growing any kind of crop, it starts from seed, works its way up into harvest. That just takes time, and the whole time it's growing, you may not be reaping the benefits of the crop, but you are working to have a good crop. And if you don't watch it, then the crop could fail, or you get part of it, or you're not taking full advantage. This, because it's in the strength, it's like you are taking full advantage of things. You're keeping an eye on things. You're working through it every day. To me, that says a lot. Where does this lead? It leads to Six of Cups. So I feel like this is kind of the energy we talked. I think Sunday I talked a little bit about this, reminding me of Little House on the Prairie, but also like a little girl with an adult. It's the changing of the guards, so to speak. In your past, you were the little girl, gender non-specific. I'm just looking at the cards. So this could be anybody. You were young, and now you're not so much. And all of the things that you've learned from your past growing pains, you're giving that back to someone else. And I feel like this energy now, when I say that, this could be a lot of different things. It could be just a relationship where you're able to give more back to that relationship because you've worked on you, or literally being in a position to mentor, teach, help, or giving back to spirit. A lot of times, and I've been taught this in the past, to leave your spirit guides gifts, no matter what it is. And I have a little bowl that I add things in occasionally to, as a thank you for being there. And it's that kind of thing. Like I'm giving back now. I feel like this is really good energy because it does lead to the Two of Cups. So if you're looking for a growing relationship, it's definitely growing. If it's a relationship with spirit, if it's a relationship with yourself, it's whatever, it doesn't matter. Okay, so keep that open. I feel like there's something very nice coming in though. And it's comforting, which is the most important thing. It's more than just a bond. It's a comfortable bond. And I feel that way with this card specifically because of the way they have the water and the way they're holding on to each other. There is this is very sweet energy. And I do feel like, again, though, keep an open mind to what that means. It means that you're reaching towards some real comfortable appreciation for yourself, your relationship with yourself, your relationship with spirit, your relationship with another person, friend, love, doesn't matter. I do feel like though right now the energy with those knights is pretty exciting. So there's a part of you that's super excited about something. And I do feel like that Page of Wands in the unexpected is a message that kind of keeps everything moving forward. And I like, where it's going. So the Five of Wands is in the advice. Now with this Five of Wands, there's a bellows, is that? And it's pointed at the candles. I think instantly, oh my God, you're going to blow out all the candles. I mean, that's a lot of air on a candle. If you do it for a fire, you're stoking the cinders or whatever it is. Sometimes I don't talk well. But in this case, I'm thinking, that's just going to blow out those candles. How does this work? What? I don't get it. But I think as advice, especially in this deck, it's give your situation enough energy to keep going, but don't give it so much that you kill it. Does that make sense? There's sometimes where we give something so much energy that it exhausts us. 10 of Wands. You want to watch that energy level. It's important because that's also the balance over here and what to watch for. This is important. This is the most important part of the reading right now. So for those of you who are working through this, yeah, it's absolutely important to give to your situation, but putting so much energy into it, does it just ruin it? Does it blow something else out? So keep that in mind. Keep doing what you're doing, but balance the energy, balance what you're doing in your life. Keep everything, on an even keel. One more card, please, for today, specifically. Anything else we need to know? What do we need to know? Yeah, that's the Knight of Wands. So for some of you, I think there is someone coming in that's going to bring a lot of passion in. And I think that's now, because the Knight of Wands is in the present influence. And I think that's what this is. I think for some of you, there's a clear watch for this person, male or female. Doesn't matter. But it's someone with a lot of energy, a fire sign. Even if they're not fire, they've got a lot of energy behind them. They're leaders, they're motivators, they're have that energy. So know that this is super good energy. I feel like this feels to me, if there is someone in your life that's coming in, it's going to feel really good here. I can't tell if it's a long-term thing or short-term thing, but it is leading to very nice comfort. If it's a relationship, comfort and trust and partnership, because they're both leaning on each other. It's not one or the other. It's not like one person's leaning on the other. They're holding each other up. And there you have it. So I hope you liked it. Please hit the like button. Give me a comment. I appreciate all of the things. Thank you. Take care. Have a beautiful day.